Lindyhop. I did some research for this. I went on YouTube and watched Lindyhop dancing.
Really? Okay, have you tried your foot at it yet?
I have not tried my feet at it. I actually do want to. I've already watched. It's swing dancing, basically. It's a version. I really like it. Anyway, it's a 2-player game in which you and a partner are dancing together with trick-taking. Here's how it plays. In this game, you'll have a start card and a finish card, and you put the other cards in between them randomly to form kind of a path. On top of the path, you put these point tokens on set spots there. You're going to lay out 2 hands of 5 cards each. The cards are of different suits. This card here, the break card, is kind of a wild suit. You'll see there's different suits here that go from 1 to 8. And each person will take one of those cards in hand. One person's the leader, and they'll go first, and they're going to draw a card in their hand, and then they're going to play a card. Now, whatever card they play, the other player, if they have the same suit, must play that suit. So here, for example, I played a 5, they played a 4. We will now move the difference in the numbers. 5 minus 4 is 1. We move 1 space. Since we landed on a point token, we will get it. Some cards have special abilities on them, and those will happen if you are on a card that matches that type when you play it, or if you're on one of these wild cards. In this case, it says, this turn, move back. So maybe that wouldn't have been a good one here. Here, 8 minus 4 is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Still get a point token, so that's pretty good. And that's how the game is played. You're going to be moving forward. Sometimes you'll move back. If you play one of these cards, one person's going to be constantly in the lead. Sometimes you'll score double points. That means if you land on a 1 token and get it this turn, you will turn it over and get 2 points. If you both ever play the same number at this in anything, you'll also take one of your previously scored points and turn it over to get 2. So you're going to keep moving down the path. You need to get to the finish, because if you don't get to the finish before you run out of cards in the deck, then you score 0 points. If you do, though, you'll get this 4 points. If you land on it exactly, you will get 8 points. At that time, you simply add up all the points, and you get yourself some sort of commendation for your score. This game felt calm. For a game that's like Lindyhopping is a really jiving...
Yes, right. It's very energetic.
This game has not had that same energy. You are thoughtfully playing cards.
And at the same time, not that thoughtfully, because I think this is one of those games in which, like you said, it's a trick-taking game, but at the end of every trick, you play a card, I play a card, then we each also draw a card, which means the information and this sort of deep thought, I know you don't have any of this color, so if I lead this thing, you can't follow suit, then we can make some magic happen. That's just not there. You know, it's simply not enough control to develop into what I thought would hopefully be a thoughtful 2-player trick-taking game.
And unfortunately, another one of those came out this year called Sail.
Yes.
And Sail is also a 2-player cooperative trick-taking game, and that is thoughtful and interesting.
Yes.
And there's a little bit of guessing. I think that this one is okay. I love the art. I love the way it looks. I like the theme. I think it's okay if you take it on a really, really casual level. But at the end, I also don't know what we've accomplished. We've got a score, and all the answers are like, good job, better job, great job. And I feel like this is more of an activity. For me, this is a 5 out of 10. I want to like it more than I do.
I'm also giving it a 5 out of 10. I was hoping for something that would be... that would have a few points of decision-making, and really there's kind of one. Do we ever back up? And if so, are we going to make it to the end? That's the only time you get a little bit of an infusion of tension. It's like, oh, we need to make sure we get to the end, or we won't score. We'll get nothing. We lose, technically. But the winning on a sliding scale just didn't really feel that interesting to me. I thought there was something there unexplored. This, maybe for a casual crowd, like you're saying, might be an interesting little 2-player card game, but I think it's missing something to make it either more casual or more thinky. It gets lost in the middle.
Lindyhop.